What's this? An evil match with an egregious amount of interference? Say it isn't so! You're blowing my goddamn mind, New Japan! God fucking damn it. I'm John Rant with my review of New Japan Pro Wrestling's G1 Climax 32 Night 11 event. A blocka, B blocka, C blocka, she wants the D blocka action. Oh boy, what a main event that was. The right guy won, but god fucking damn it. Remember when Evil could have been one of the biggest stars in New Japan, or at least a bigger star than he was when he was part of LIJ, even though he was a great addition to that group? Yeah, they pretty much torpedoed that goddamn thing, sunk it down to the bottom of the sea, bottom of the goddamn ocean. It's practically in the goddamn depths of the Mariana Trench at this point. Kevin Kelly flies solo for the first hour. Look, it's getting to the point where there are great things in New Japan that I absolutely love, and there are certain things that make me want to never watch this shit again. I see a ton of interference and a ton of bullshit on WWE programming, same with AEW programming, but again, all companies have some great shit, and New Japan has so much potential to make this G1 great, and they've made some of the matches great. There were a couple matches on this show that I fucking loved. But god damn it, enough with the House of Torture bullshit, enough with the Bullet Club bullshit. Figure out what you're going to fucking do. Come up with a good heel group that doesn't rely on making the referees look like goddamn douchebags and doing the same repetitive motherfucking shit. So yeah, Kevin Kelly flies solo for the first hour. Tama Tonga and Jado taking on Davido Finlay and Fujita. Not bad. Jado, I really don't think should be in the ring much anymore. He looks great, but he can't really take a lot of bumps. Beat up his body for a number of years. Scorpion taps Fujita, who did have a good showing. Of course, he taps out in his hometown. Man, what is it with these wrestling companies causing people to lose in their hometown? He's a young lion. Of course, he had to lose. So, Tom Lawler and Royce Isaacs. Lawler, who will join commentary again a little bit later. Taking on Will Ospreay and All Hail the Great Okan. Not bad. Lawler versus Okan would certainly be interesting. Ospreay did hit a hell of a goddamn knee on Ospreay hitting a hell of a goddamn knee on Lawler, that is. That was certainly something. And that really, like, rattled Lawler. Like, it was Okan and Isaacs just doing the rest of the shit, and eventually Sheep Killer taps out Royce Isaacs. There you go. Shingo, Sonata, and Bushi taking on Archer, Zack Sabre Jr., and Taka. Again, which third wheel will take the fall? Make the call. Place your bets. If you bet on Taka, you shouldn't bet on wrestling anyway, but Taka Michinoku took the fall via the Skull End. Archer versus Shingo would be interesting, and Zack Sabre Jr. is a joy to watch. And then another 10-man tag with Chaos and the Bullet Club. Chaos members Okada, Ishii, Goto, Yoshihashi, and Yano taking on Bullet Club members Jay White, Kenta, Fale, ELP, and Gedo. Oh boy. It wasn't bad. It was a typical. There were a lot of miscommunications with Bullet Club, colliding into each other. Fale still won't go down. That's because if he does, he won't get back up until tomorrow. And a low blow and a roll up on Gato. 1, 2, 3. There you go. That's your lot right there. Lawler joins commentary for the second half. Juice and Yujiro taking on each other, and she wants the D block of action. In what fucking universe was this a good idea? Look, I get it. You want interfaction warfare. But when you make it interesting, it's one thing. When you have two guys that... Look, Yujiro is as over as he's ever going to be. He's a fine wrestler. He's put on some decent matches. He doesn't mean anything. He's basically a punching bag for the House of Torture and Bullet Club in general. And Juice, this heel run, it's so fucking forced. He's just yelling more. That's all he's doing. He's yelling more, and he's wearing black. And I'm sorry, I just don't care. They just kept doing a bunch of weird bullshit. We kept getting interference, show interfere. We got the referee getting hit in the eye with the goddamn wrench, or nearly getting hit in the eye with a wrench because Juice just decided to throw a metal object at a man's eye. Good job there, Juice. And we get stick shots and Big Juice 1, 2, 3. So Juice has 2 points and Yujiro has 4, because apparently 2022 is determined to be a very divisive year in wrestling. We were screwed either, well, at least some fans were screwed either way, because neither of these guys really mean all that much. Taichi and Chase took on each other in B block of action, and Chase berating and harassing Miho. Yeah, Chase harassing a woman. God, color me fucking shocked. Look, Chase can work. Chase is not interesting. Chase is a goddamn creep. Taichi comes back after Chase does some good moves, targeting the ribs, harkening back to last year when Taichi had a rib injury and Chase kept targeting it. And eventually, Black Mephisto 1, 2, 3. Taichi has 4, Chase has 2 points. At least Chase has no chance to fucking win the goddamn G1. Not that he ever would have, but fucking hell, if he ever won it, that would be basically the death of the fucking company. And then we get to something good. Naito versus Aaron Hanare. Hanare kept targeting the knee. He just kept targeting every goddamn body part. Targeting the ribs with the body shots. And some good work. Hanare has dramatically improved his work. Naito kept elbowing Hanare's neck to death. Like, just going to keep doing that. And then a top rope Rana to a pop. And then the Ultima. He got locked on, but Naito eventually got to the ropes. That was a good false finish. And then a Destino variation. And then Destino. 1, 2, 3. And Naito has 4 points. Hanare has 2. I was hoping that Hanare would be doing a little bit better by this point. He's had good showings. I just hope maybe he can get to 6 points. You know, because there's only 6 matches in each block, so let's do that. But Hanare's had some good showings here. I hope that he gets at least a sizable push in a good featured match at Wrestle Kingdom. It won't be any more than like maybe 3rd or 4th on the card, but give him something. The guy's really done some good shit. This also is going to be one of Naito's last hurrahs. Not that Naito won't keep wrestling, but injuries are going to take their toll, and he's maybe got till 2024, I'd say, mid-2024, to have more main event shots, and that's about it. And then we get to probably what was the most interesting match of the night. Cobb versus Jonah, A block of action, monster block. I will say the only criticism I have of this should have not gone past 10 minutes. Jonah targeted the ribs, so Cobb would have a hard time hitting the Tour of the Islands or hitting some throws on him. That was smart. It just got... I didn't expect Rana's. I didn't expect splash. Or, we got a splash later. I didn't expect, a bunch of high flying. You wouldn't get that from these guys, even though they're agile as fuck for their size. But I feel that it dragged a little bit. That being said, when it picked up, boy, did it ever. They were colliding with each other. Cobb tumbles outside after doing a lariat. He roars back at Jonah. Spear for 2. A roll through. At one point, Cobb catches him, but Jonah rolls through, gets a 2 count, and then hits a big superplex to a huge pop and a huge splash. 1, 2, 3. Good stuff. Again, went a little bit long. I think I would have maybe sped this up a little. I would have gone 8 minutes instead of about 11 to 12, but that's just me. Because with guys like this, you need to get in, get out. Cobb can do the long matches. Jonah can do halfway decent length matches, but he's best in short bursts. Definitely better than Fale, because Jonah actually, can fucking move, unlike Fale. And both are at 4 points, by the way. They aren't mathematically eliminated yet, but pretty soon they're going to be. And by the way, I do want to say really quickly that the Saturday and Sunday reviews will likely be Human Centipede together into one video on Sunday afternoon/evening, because I have a lot of work to do. Tanahashi versus Evil, C block out. I have a bad feeling about this. Now, while Tana won, great, it was almost subdued because we had a ton of interference. Good God, why didn't you just have the goddamn ticket takers fucking interfere at this point? Ref bumps and everything and all this goddamn stuff. It's so repetitive. It's so fucking stupid. Tanahashi eventually wins with the ground cobra 1, 2, 3, and then hits a low blow on Evil afterwards, just to cement the fact that everybody's got to get dirty because of House of Torture. Look, and I get the House of Torture brings out the worst in everybody. It also brings out channel-changing, reactions to a lot of people. Or from a lot of people. Because I don't know too many people that like the House of Torture. If you do, that's fine, but this group has not been well received. Tana has 6 points, Evil has 2. Tana is quietly pretty much in the running to win the C-Block. I don't think he's going to win. It would be interesting, but nevertheless. Yeah, that's really all I have to say right there. Again, the Saturday and Sunday reviews will be together in one video on Sunday afternoon, unless I get time to basically, divulge to do individual ones. Anyway, agree, disagree what I said, like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Retlin. I'll see you soon.